Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And after 2-3 days of break, I am back again with my Bible reading. And thank you so much for patiently waiting to do of my subscribers and followers. So I am taking a time to time break after each and every book. After every book to rejuvenate myself, to motivate myself and come up with new ideas. I I had thought a lot of things. I had tried to bring up with a lot of new ideas, but then at last I just thought to myself that reading pages by pages, like I've said from the beginning that I will be doing that, that kind of make me stand out among the YouTubers. So I have nothing to add in, like nothing much to uh, do in a different way. So I think I would like to keep it in that way. So I will continue with the reading, and from today onward we will start with the third book of the Bible, that is Leviticus. And this is all about God's special people chosen by God to do His service and to carry out His gospel mission, things like that. And in the previous video, I don't know if you have seen it or not, and those who have not seen it, please do check on my previous video which I have uploaded. It's a beautiful one. On 25th July 2021, we had celebrated for the first time in history, I should say, because we have never celebrated this as a festival before. So recently the Pope has announced that we will be celebrating in honor of our grandparents, as a special day has been kept. So that was the first time we celebrated. So on that day, organized by our TCYF youth organization and our parish youth organization, which I've already linked in the description below, is all the details. And I want you to check the description as well, because I have given some beautiful quotes on the vocations about our special those who have sacrificed their life. So if you have not checked it, please do go and check that out as well. It's a beautiful one, and I've added each and every clips of the events that took place on that day. So here, on that day, we have visited the special families of our priests and nuns who have served our community and our church. On behalf of them, as they are far away from home, those who are here, we have represented them and went and wished their grandparents, grandfather and grandmothers, and it was a very pleasant experience, and I've learned a lot of things while going on that outreach. And one thing I learned about in that outreach is that we had talked to the grandparents, but then most of the grandparents that was in the video, there are around 100. Okay, 95 must be the youngest one. So 100, so we could not talk properly about their events in their life, which I asked few of them about what they had experienced in their 100 years of living in this life. But then, as you know, as we grow older, we become like a child. It's kind of like process, maybe, I don't know. So, but then in one of the family I came across, and that lady, she was the daughter-in-law of that grandmother. So she had given us a very good advice to our youths, to our youngsters, and that's in the video as well. So if you have not gone through that, if you have not checked each and every, if you have not watched all the videos, then please do, I recommend you to watch them. And she will be there talking about giving some advice to the youngsters. And she is a very wonderful lady, I should say, because through her hand, she had made 4 priests and 5 sisters. Just imagine, ordinary person. And she has also shared her testimony as well, how one time in her life, God and Mother Mary, whom she believed in, had helped her go through the hardest or impossible tasks that she has to take up in life, and that changed everything. That's what she said, and she continued to work for for the community and for the service of God, even though she's married. And she was sharing those things in the video. So it's a very beautiful one. And that's one of the lessons that I learned. And besides that, besides the experience, the wonderful experience that I have faced, the wonderful experience that I have experienced on the 25th July about the grandparents' day and the special visit to different homes. Besides that, yeah, something just clicked me. I just thought I wanted to be a humble person, and I just wanted to live, just wanted to be a good person and want to live the best life. Be life, that's what I thought. So here, believe it or not, it's quite funny, but I had Googled it, how to be humble. It's funny, right? But yeah, I did that. And then there are a lot of things that taught on the Google, on YouTube, how to be humble, how to stay. There are tips and a lot of things, and many people giving different opinions and views about that. So now I'm going to be sharing in my own words, because one thing too, it just clicked me. It just captured my attention, and that's what I'm going to be sharing it with you. So here in life, in order to live a happy life, and in order to be like a good person, or like I wanted to be a humble person, see, in my own words, being humble means like treating everyone equally. Because when we start taking like putting in the concept of being humble, people tend to categorize people, right? uh, the poor, the rich, it comes with status as well. So I'm thinking that yeah, in order to be a good person and to be a humble person and to be happy, you just treat everyone equally, and just be you, and just treat anyone, any people, whomever you meet, like you treat yourself. And I think uh, in that way we will be happy. And then just go with the flow and be happy with yourself and treat everyone equally. In that way, I think you will gain respect of your time and your worth, and they will feel the same, like being worth, being equal. So I think that is a thing that I learned. So that's it. Let's go with the video. And today, me and my friends, we are going to be doing exercise and yoga. So they're in the photo session. Hello, friends. Hello. Yeah, Ikru is here, and we are in a very nice spot. So we are, and this is one of the new friends that has been added in the video. So she is going to be giving exams. So she's going to uh, work out. Okay, work out, and let's wish her best of luck for the exam. To keep ourselves positive and happy, I think we should, in order to motivate ourselves daily, exercise is very essential, very important. So me and my friends today, we are going to be doing few exercise. So we are not professionals, but we are just doing exercise to make sure that we are motivated every day, and remove all the negative minds and stay positive. So here, we'll go ahead with the video and the reading. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much.
Today's reading is Leviticus, and I'll start with the introduction. Leviticus contains regulations for worship and religious ceremonies in ancient Israel, and for the priests who were responsible for carrying out these instructions. The main theme of the book is the holiness of God and the ways in which His people were to worship and live so as to maintain their relationship with Him, the Holy God of Israel. The best known words for the book, found in 19, 18, are those which Jesus called the second great commandment. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So I'll start with Leviticus 1. Sacrifices burn whole. The Lord called to Moses from the tent of the Lord's presence and gave him the following rules for the Israelites to observe when they offer their sacrifices. When anyone offers an animal sacrifice, it may be one of his cattle or one of his sheep or goat. If he is offering one of his cattle as a burnt offering, he must bring a bull without any defects. He must present it at the entrance of the tent of the Lord's presence, so that the Lord will accept him. The man shall put his hand out his hands, and it will be accepted as a sacrifice to take away his sins. He shall kill the bull there, and the Aaronite priest shall present the blood to the Lord, and then throw it against all four sides of the altar, which is at the entrance of the tent. Then he shall skin the animal and cut it up, and the priest shall arrange fire wood on the altar and light it. They shall put on the fire the pieces of the animals, including the head and the fat. The man must wash the internal organs and hind legs, and the offering and the officiating priest will burn the whole sacrifice on the altar. The smell of this food offering is pleasing to the Lord. If the man is offering one of his sheep or goat, it must be a male without any defects. He shall kill it on the north side of the altar, and the priest shall throw its blood on all four sides of the altar. After the man cuts it up, the officiating priest shall put up on the fire all the parts, including the head and the fat. The man must wash the internal organs and the hind legs, and the priest will present the sacrifice to the Lord and burn all at the altar, on the altar. The smell of this food offering is pleasing to the Lord. If the man is offering a bird as a burnt offering, it must be a dove or a pigeon. The priest shall present it at the altar, writing its neck, wring its neck, and burn its head on the altar. Its blood shall be drained out against the side of the altar. He shall remove the crop and its contents and throw them away on the east side of the altar, where the ashes are put. He shall take hold of its wings and tear its body open, without tearing the wings off,
Thank you, friends, for
and
staying till
then
the end.
burn
And I
it
hope you enjoyed my
whole
video.
on the
And
altar.
a
The
little bit
smell of
tips
this
and
food
advice
offering
that
is pleasing to the
to
Lord.
give you is that while we are young, let's stay healthy, let's be positive and live the moment and make the best memories every moment. So that's it, because nobody knows what happens tomorrow. All we have is today. So let's enjoy it to the full, and above all, we should always be ready whenever anything happens, that we will be ready for his coming.